Moose on the loose, showing up to the party. Got 4 or 5 dudes in the room, so we party. The moose go up to the DJ stand. Everybody stand up, they gon' clap their hands. We pullin'
What it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose Squad. Let's kick it. What it is, guys. Hey, man. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and countless others. And go ahead and leave a comment below. And share this video with somebody that might need this information. Okay, so today we are going to discuss something that very much needs to be discussed. Okay, so my brother, one of my subscribers, djtips.
That's right, John. His name is AJ.
Asked me issues about his Roland 505 freezing, and I'm going to better answer that by doing this video. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say, if you have a Roland 505, you can do two things with the Roland 505. One, the back of the unit is a TRS unit. It doesn't need software to run for the buttons. For the TRS unit, you do not need buttons to run the drum machine. You cannot run the drum machine through Virtual DJ or Serato. They don't have a program for that. Okay. Also, when you download the Roland Zen Beats, you cannot use your drum machine in Zen Beats either. You just can't do it. It's not designed to do that. So, that being said, let's get into the information at hand. Okay, so when you have a program that you're running, this is what you need to do. Okay, so you got a computer. This is how we're going to determine why we're having freezing. Okay, let me show you this. So let's go ahead and share my screen. Okay, let's minimize everything. What we're going to do first is we're going to check out our specs for our computer. So this is our computer specs. Okay, as you can see, our computer has specs. Every computer has specs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you this. Is I want you to get a screenshot of your specs. That way you know what you have on board. And if you updated anything, you need to make sure you know what you have on board for your computer. So basically, take a screenshot of your specs. That way you know what you're playing with. As you can see here, I have an ADM Ryzen 3 with a Radeon graphics at 2.6 gigahertz. I'm running an 8 gigabyte RAM. Okay. So basically that's what I'm running on my system. Okay. So that's my system. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Here, I have this pulled up already. So let's just use this. So basically it's going to say that, ADM Ryzen 7 or better. I have a 5. Now this is recommended for this software. Actually over here you have your processors and stuff for, basically, M1 processor or better. I don't know what an M1 processor is, so I can't tell you nothing about it. But I wanted to say this, that your Windows 10, I have Windows 11. I'm not worried about that. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM, so I'm cool. It's just this Ryzen 7, I'm short by 2. I haven't had my software freeze because I don't use 3.0. Okay. I am not using the new software. Okay. I am not using this software. I'm using an older software, a virtual DJ. Now, Down here, it says stems. Talk about stems. It talks about what you need for video mixing. It talks about everything you're going to need for your device. So this basically is all the stuff that you're going to need for stems. All right. All right. For older operating systems, it shows you everything to use. I'm basically using a different build. I'm using this. I'm using pretty much, what is it? I'm basically using this. I'm using Windows 10. No, I'm using Windows 11, but I'm using Virtual DJ 2020. I'm using older Virtual DJ. I'm not using the new one up to date. So that's why I don't have no problems with Virtual DJ. Okay, so, and then we got Serato. Serato, I'm using an older, I think I'm using 2.8 or something like that. So I'm using the older systems for Serato. I'm not using the new one. I'm using the older one. It doesn't have stems. So basically, here's your processor that you need. And like I said, Ryzen 5, this is the one I have. So basically, I can comfortably run Serato with the processor I have now. Because I have a Ryzen 5, basically. And then look, 8 gigabytes or higher. Okay, now this is where you're pushing bare minimum. When you have 8 gigabytes, like I'm pushing bare minimum for. My suggestion, I'm going to upgrade this, but I'm not going to do it because last time I upgraded my laptop, I smoked it out. So I'm not upgrading my laptop. If I do get bigger RAM and bigger processors and everything else, I'm not going to do it. My son-in-law is going to buy it for me. So basically that's it. And you have to have 15 gigabytes or more on your local disk space. It recommends SSD. I don't have SSD. I have the other. So, and then video memory. This is if you're doing Serato video. It's telling you that you have to have dedicated 1 gigabyte or higher for Serato video or video memory. And it runs on Windows 10 and 11. This is, and then down here, this is for demanding tasks for low latency scratching, live stream mixing, and 3 or more decks, or using Serato video. This is what they recommend. A Ryzen 7, they recommend 16 gigabytes or higher, and dedicated 2 gigabytes or higher for video memory. Okay, so now we know the difference. Okay, so by knowing your specs on your laptop and knowing the specs of software is the start. By barely pushing very minimum, this laptop is pushing very minimum. I got to admit, I will be updating the RAM on this laptop. However, I won't be the one taking it apart, putting it in. Because the last HP I had, I smoked. And I'm not going to do that this time. But that's what we have to do. We have to understand our system, what it can take, what we can update it with, and how to update it. We won't have no freezing if we keep everything up to date. Like I showed you, certain software has certain requirements. We have to at least have Now, if you have a 4 gig and you're pushing 4 gig of RAM, my suggestion is you to up it to 16, at least 16. I'm going to 16. Some even have as far as 128 gigs of RAM. Now, I wouldn't suggest doing that, but you can do that. But my suggestion is at least have 16. At least have double or triple of your processor. And triple would be 32. And you can go as far as 64. But my suggestion is running 16 or 32. You will not have a lot of the dragging. You will not have any of that. Like I said, I'm going to be replacing my software, my RAM soon. Not just yet. But I will be, because I do plan on getting something to scratch with. So, and when that happens, and getting a better unit. I don't know just yet what I want to get, but right now the Roland 505 is put down. I've had to put some, I've had to put some parts in it, but that's okay. It's still running and gunning. But like I said, so I hope this answers your question, DJ AJ. And
That's right, John. His name is AJ.
DJ AJ. And yeah. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and comments. Smash that like button. Double deuces. Subscribe! Caring is sharing. I like it. Comment!
A moves on a lose, a moves on a lose. It'll be party all day long. It moves on a lose, a moves on a lose. What are you waiting for?